A part of all you earn is yours to keep. Hi guys, thanks for coming to my channel. This is where we're going to be looking at audiobooks and how we can improve what we can do and what we can learn from some of the best audiobooks in the world. And I want to let you in on a little secret. If you're not a fast reader, I'm not either. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be conquering that with audiobooks. We can listen to the audiobooks. I'll show you how. And if you have any questions, let me know. So let's get into this. I look forward to going on this journey with you. Chapter 2, The Richest Man in Babylon. So this story, all of the guys go to Arcad, the richest man in Babylon, and ask him, hey, how come you have so money? You're not smarter, we went to the same school, we did the same things. Why do you have so much and we have so little? He then tells them, if you don't have any money and you've had all this time, then you've either not been paying attention or you've ignored the rules. So he tells him a story about how he got his understanding initially. He said that he used to work as a scribe, and when one of the rich moneylenders came in, he asked him, hey, can you show me how you can make money and keep money? Tell me the secrets. He says, okay, if you get these tablets made by tomorrow morning and you carve all night, I'll tell you the secret. So that's what he did. He carved all night, chipped away. In the morning, he'd done it. He'd completed his task, and he asks him, hey, what is the secret to making money? And he leans in and tells him, a part of all you earn is yours to keep. This is when Arcad says, well, of course, that's mine to keep. If it's mine, of course it's mine to keep. And he says, well, that might be so, but you have to pay for your rent, you have to pay for your expenses, you have to pay for all these things. And at the end of the month, how much do you have left? He says, nothing. This is where he says, you need to pay yourself first. However much you get paid, you need to pay yourself or pay yourself at least 10% of what you earn. This is when Arcad said he started to save 10%. He was doing it successfully. He was getting there. A year passes. Algamesh comes back and says to Arcad, how has it gone? What's happened? And he says, yeah, I managed to save up, a tenth of all I earn. And he says, great. What did you do with that money? This is when Arcad says he gave it to the stone merchant to go and buy fancy jewels abroad. Algamesh says, well, that was a bad thing to do. Don't trust stonemasons about information about generating money. Trust people that have information relevant to what you want to do. He said, don't go to brickmakers about gems. Go to the jewelers about gems. Go to the astrologists about stars. Go to brickmakers about bricks. So he has another go. A year passes. Then he comes back and says, Arcad, what's happened? Where's the money? He says, well, I've invested in some things. I've sold some stuff and I've made some money. The investments are working. He says, great. What have you done with that money? And he says, well, we've had some nice food, nice meals, nice blah, blah, blah. And he says, well, you've done it again. You've yanked your wealth tree up by the roots and you're not going to see the money again because you've eaten it. You need to put that money to work and its sons to work and its son's sons to work. 2 years go by. He doesn't see him. He comes back and says, right, what's happened? How has it gone? He says, do you have all the money that you need? And he says, I don't have all the money, but I'm doing well. And he says, okay, do you still trust brickmakers about advice about gems? And he says, no, I trust them about making bricks and things that they know about. I trust sector experts in what they know about. He says, brilliant. This is when, because he's managed to save the money, put the money somewhere, get it working for him and not spent it, delayed gratification. He's been able to prove that he's responsible and he can do this. So, as a reward, Algamesh says, right, my sons don't care about saving money, earning money, all that kind of stuff. They just want to spend it. I would like you to look after my estate, and if you look after my estate, you do a good job, I will give you a portion of my estate when I pass on. After he passes on, he gets a piece of his estate. This is when, as he's telling his old friends about how to make money, one of them says, oh, well, that's why you've got all this money, because you got helped. And he said, would you say a fisherman was lucky who knows how to cast the net and where to cast the net and does it consistently? Or would you say that he'd learnt the craft to be able to do it? And that's the key here. He put in the work and then he's got the reward. He says the way that he does it is by making promises and keeping them. He makes small things. He says he's not going to do complicated tasks. He's going to be consistent every day. He says that if he tells himself he's going to throw a pebble into the river at this point in a walk, every day, he says he will do it. If he misses one day, he doesn't say he'll do 2 tomorrow. He'll go back and do it. He doesn't say after 20 days, there's no progress. What's the point? He is just consistent, and consistency will win out, which is the moral of this story. So what we need to do is tell ourselves a portion of all we earn is ours to keep. Pay ourselves first, make sure it's at least 10% of what we earn, and then once we have managed to get that skill, that muscle of saving the money, make it work for us. Put it into sound things. And when we're looking at where to put that money, ask people that have experience in the areas that we want to know about. Don't ask people that know not, because then you're at risk of losing the money, making the principal go away, and not getting any dividends and having your money locked up. This is the first story in The Richest Man in Babylon. He says small payments, regular intervals, and pay yourself not less than 10% of all you earn consistently. So the truth had come from Algamesh to Arkad, from Arkad to these guys, and now it's coming to us. So it's our chance to make the most, maximize, save at least 1/10 of all we earn consistently. Thanks for watching, guys. This is my second chapter of my review of The Richest Man in Babylon. Stay tuned for tomorrow, where I'll be uploading my next video at 6 PM. Let me know what you think.